Hello everybody. In this week's search session, we're going to talk about SEO, and we're going to talk about one question that we get very often, which is, if I started an SEO campaign or a strategy today, will I be able to get results fast with SEO? Okay? And the answer, as always, is it depends, but it's not impossible. So years ago, what we used to do is we used to say, well, SEO is an intermediate to long-term strategy. You need to wait until you get results. You're not always going to get results fast. You should invest this money for 12 months and forget about it. But now we don't say that. Here is why. There are websites out there that have been around for 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 years who did nothing online for their online visibility, for their online authority content. However, they have offline visibility, they're brands. So if you did any kind of magazine insert, let's say, and 20 magazines mentioned you, and they also put you on their websites and they linked back to your site, that means that you're getting backlinks and authority from them. But because you never paid attention to SEO before, you wouldn't know that you were actually doing SEO, or you were getting backlink authority by doing offline PR or offline magazine placements. So we started seeing this often in the past 12 months or so. So if somebody comes to us, Joe, and says, hey, I have this website, I want to get results fast, what do we say? We say it depends. What's the first thing that we look at?
Well, we look at pretty much what their authority is right now. How long has their site been around? How many keywords are they ranking for? And where are they currently ranking?
Correct.
So again, if it's a new site, yeah, we're going to say, look, it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
But if it's already an established site, we do see opportunity for specific keywords to increase their visibility. And again, it also depends on the competition as well.
Yep. So what we do is we break it down. And the breakdown is in this manner. We first look at the content management system or the e-commerce system that you might be on. If you're running a Weebly or a Squarespace or a Wix site, we have to move you over to WordPress. If you're running an Xcart or OpenCart or WooCommerce, depending on your structure, we have to move you to a legitimate cart like a BigCommerce, Shopify, Evolution, and something basically that has the technology so that we can do all kinds of things with integrations, with content, with blog views. That's the first thing. Number two, we look at your content. You might have 10,000 products in your e-commerce store, or you might have 12 services on your B2B business page, but there's no content in there. There you might have content, but it might not be optimized. So we look at your current, as Joe stated, we look at your current standing. Now, let's say you're a dentist, and let's say you're a dentist in Miami, right? And if I type dentist Miami or Miami dentists onto Google search, I need to see where you land first. If you're nowhere to be found on the first 10 pages, you don't have content, and your domain authority from 0 to 100 is, let's say, 10 or 12, it's going to be difficult to rank you top. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to come back and I'm going to say it's going to take more than 6 months for me to give you any kind of visibility or authority. However, if I do dentists in Miami or Miami dentists and you're on page 5, I'm like, okay, this person has some authority, has some backlinks, he or she lands on the first 10 pages of Google, then I got to look at my strategy.